Hello guys, welcome to Data Hacks. In this video, I'm gonna explain about hooks. I have created a separate playlist for hooks. Please click the card in the top right corner of this video. You can find the playlist. So, what is hooks? Hooks is a simple JavaScript function we can use to isolate the reusable part of the function component. For example, we all commonly use pagination in our projects. So we can take this common specific function and place in a hook we can reuse multiple times. These hooks are created based on a component architecture. In this video, I'm gonna explain about useRoute first. We normally know Next.Js achieve the routing using file-based routing, but also we can use useRoute hook. Userouter is a hook which gives access to the route object. I will explain all the route object after this definition. Stick to the video guys. It allows us to navigate toward the destination programmatically or route toward the destination programmatically. So in useRouter we have two options to use. One is object and other one is methods. First of all, I'm going to explain about the useRouter objects. So routers object. First one is path name. With this path name we cannot get the trial slash locally based path, but we can get the route file path. So second one is query. We can get the, by default we will have the empty object in a query. The query means nothing but the condition present in the URL. If there is a condition in the URL, then the query will be present within the object. And parameters, when we use the dynamic a dynamic pages at the point of time, we can use these parameters to get the name of the file. Next, we are going to see about as path. In this as path we will not get any trial slash params. In this as path we will get the trial slash and params, but we can't get the base path and locally. So it will return the path of the file. Next one is base path. We can set the uh, base path for the Next.Js application. So I'm gonna explain everything in a practical demonstration. So first of all, I'm going to open this folder structure and create a new file called about.jsx. So I'm creating component. So I'm going to the folder structure and import useRouter and I'm going to use this router by assigning useRouter to the variable. So I'm creating a router variable and assigning this useRouter hook. So here I'm going to disable this condition. So first of all, I'm going to provide the example of path name. So I'm going to provide console.log.router.path name. So let's open the terminal and start the Next.js application. Now we are here in the home page. I'm navigate toward the about. So here we navigated toward the about page and I am going to see the console. Here we have seen the path name. You can see here. So I explained here we cannot get trial slashing. So you think what is trial slashing, right? So close this, open the folder structure, go to the next config and trial slash true and kill this terminal and run again, because each time when we change the configuration we have to rerun. If we provide refresh, we can see the slash in the end of the URL. So you can see here the slash in the end. This slash is known as trail slashing, but we cannot get the trail slash in the console because it will not, even though we enable the trail slashing in URL. So next I'm going to explain about query. So let's go to the about page. Instead of path name, change the query, and if we go to the URL page and refresh the page, you can see here there is a no condition. It will return only the condition of the page. So here I am removing the trial slashing and provide question mark and a name Bharat. So you can see here we have the initially we have the empty query, and next the condition is provided within this query object. This is how the query is working. So next I'm going to explain about path. As path, this will return the trial slash. So I'm going to refresh the page. We will get only the path, we will get the params. If we here you can see this will take the condition also as a path, and this, if we provide this, double quotes are considered as this symbols. So if we use as path, the condition or query will not display. It will consider the query as a path and then it will console. So if we remove the query and if we check, we will get only the path with trial slash. So next I'm going to explain about base path. Here I'm going to provide base path. Base path is nothing but the initial home page address. Here you can see there is a no console. It print only empty. So if we go toward the home page, here also in this URL we have nothing. So let's go. I want to set some condition to the base path. So I'm going toward the next config. First I'm closing this one and base path slash documents. So string, and again I'm going to close and rerun and open this and refresh. You can see the 404 page for the landing page. So it's refreshing. We can wait for some time. See here we have received the 404 page docs slash docs. So now we have navigated toward the home page, and I am going to provide about, which is directly navigate toward the about page. So here you can see the base path docs. So if we remove this, if we remove the base path and if we close the terminal and rerun, then we will not get the base path. I'm gonna explain about the router methods. We have different router methods. First, I'm gonna explain about push method. So this push method is used as a replacement for link method where we cannot use. For example, we can click the option, but if there is a chance of using form, after this form you have to navigate toward the destination. At this case you can use the router push like this one. So next we are going to see about the prefetch. Prefetch is nothing but we will indicate the Next.Js in a use effect itself. This page may be called from this page, so prepare this page for transition. So next, here we can, the router back is equal to the Windows history back. The button which is in the top left corner to navigate to the backward of this or previous web page. So next one is reload. We all know if there is we need to reload the page, we will normally use a Windows location reload in JavaScript, but here we can use router itself. To reload the page, if we click the button, then this hook will trigger the reload. So next one is replacement. It is used as a replace for push. The difference between push and replace is the push will save the path and the previous pages in a history stack. The replace will not save the history stack, so it will not navigate toward the previous page. So let's start the practical demonstration for all these routers. First of all, I'm going to import the router, use router, and create a constant router and assign the hook, and here I'm going to provide the on click function on click router dot push slash about. So let's start the terminal and trigger the Next.Js application. So we have triggered, we can go and we can see here. So if we click the home button, it will navigate toward the about page. So the push is working in this way. Here you can see if we click back, it is going backward. So if I use replace instead of push, replace, and I'm going to refresh this page and going to the home, here you can see the back button is not working because it will not navigate toward the previous page here. So next I'm gonna explain about back. So for back I'm going to use about. Here we are going to copy the router, this one, and paste on click and provide the arrow function. Instead of base path, I'm going to provide back. So in the home page, I'm going to remove this replace and provide push. Okay, let's go to the front end, and I'm going to refresh the page and about. So here we didn't. So first we have to go to the home page and navigate toward the about page. Then if we click the about, we are navigate toward the home page. Next I'm gonna explain about reload. So next I'm gonna explain about reload. Here in the about page we have back. Instead of this, provide reload and go to the front end home page and navigate toward the about page and click about. Here we have the page reload. We have reached the final part of this video. You can provide your thoughts on router hooks in the comment section. If you like this video, click the like button, click the subscribe button and subscribe to us. You will get the notification regularly.